Hello there. I'm Kevin Regland. Today I'm going to be drawing art for my comic Regeneration Girl. Yay! Well, more accurately, I'm going to be coloring it. Already did the line work, as you can see. And today I'm going to be doing the coloring work. Um, let's see. Let's see how we do this real quick. Okay, I don't know if if this is working the way it should because I don't see my I don't see myself on YouTube. Let me make sure this is actually. Oh, okay, here we go. All right. I the beginning of stream is the time when I have, all the early stream issues. Okay. So I'm doing this on an unfamiliar phone that I'm getting a tad bit more familiar with, but not super duper. Uh, I had to make some adjustments here and there to so that I could draw accurately or color accurately because this phone's a little weird and doesn't have pressure sensitivity. But yeah, I basically changed my color palette to where everything just has like light into dark to make this process a little easier on me since I don't have pressure sensitivity. Because I'm very much used to just doing pressure sensitivity stuff. Alrighty, so very first thing I usually do coloring wise, which I usually do this in the like line art process to just make things a little easier, but I need to color their eyes and their mouths, which I have this little like sketch up to show me exactly where I'm supposed to be drawing them, make it a little easier on myself. Okay, so we'll start. If you're new to my stuff, which you probably are, this character is Monkey. She's the main character from my comic. She's got red eyes and white hair. This character is her sister Morgan. She's got blue eyes and black hair. So, let's do this. I believe Monkey has red lips in this one too. Okay, wait, I'm on the wrong brush. Okay. So let's hopefully that's a good width to start with here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I had to redo it a couple of times. There you go. Give her the red eyes. And then what I like to do is I alpha lock. That way when I do the shading, it'll just be locked to that specific color. And now it's time to make them go away so I can make her eyes white. I do for eyes, like the white of the eyes. I normally do like a bluish white because I've just noticed that the majority of the time, whenever you look at someone's eyes, instead of the white of their eyes just straight up looking white, it looks kind of bluish white. And it's mainly because of the lighting, but it's just like a little color preference I have. All right, and then we'll alpha lock that. And look, now she's got fully colored eyes. They look a little strange. She doesn't really look like she's looking at her Let's kind of adjust it a little bit. Whoa, I didn't have the right color. There we go. That might, whoa, went outside the lines a little bit. Today was quite the day. I started out the day with my internet being gone, and I had this was the first stream that I advertised, though I didn't advertise an exact time, but this was the first stream that I advertised, and the first thing that was going through my head when we lost internet today was just oh, well, great. I'm starting my streaming career by lying about my first stream. This, but sometimes you can't help the way things work out. And luckily, we sorted it out and we got it back, so everything's okay for the time being. And then I'm pretty sure I made her lips the same color as her eyes in this particular time period of the comic. Okay, and that's Monkey's eyes and lips. Now we can move on to Morgan's eyes and lips, and then we can kind of make the sketch go away while we're doing the rest of the coloring. Okay, there's her eye right there. And then we gotta do the whites of her eyes. You gotta color till you see the whites of their eyes. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. There's no pressure sensitivity on this phone I'm using, so I had to just adjust the width of the pen I'm using, or the digital pen, I guess, until it just looked okay. Okay, now I gotta figure out what color her lips are supposed to be. I think it's this one. Does that look right? Or that one. Dang. It might be this one. That's the thing about like moving around all the colors. Yeah, I kind of gotta get used to the new location of everything. I moved around my color palette for anybody who's just tuning in. Essentially, the way I usually shade is I use the airbrush pen, and I apparently use pressure sensitivity way more when doing that than I thought I did. To where like I just did a test drawing the other day on here, just to see if it worked, like how well it worked and stuff, and it it was a huge difference from what I'm used to, and now I have to kind of change the way I do things a little bit for this phone. Hold on, let me make sure you can hear me okay real quick. I got this stream going on my other phone. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, cool. And then that probably makes you wonder why I don't just do this on the phone I'm used to. And it's because that phone is so old that it doesn't give you the option to screencast on YouTube. Which really figures, because it kind of hinders my abilities a little bit. But in my position, you just make things work. Because I don't really have the money to buy better stuff, so I just make things work with make what I have work essentially. And the phone I usually draw on is like an iPhone, like a really early iPhone. Like I think an iPhone 6S is what it is. So it's pretty dinky, pretty old, but I still use it for drawing because it's all I got. So gotta do what you gotta do. All right. So that's now her lips are colored, alpha locked. Now I can take away the sketch. There you go, nice. And okay, now we can color the bed. Crap, what color did I make this bed? Oh, I got a way to tell real quick. Hold on. Okay, cool. It's gray. Like almost black. With wait, how do I make the thingy pop up now? Okay. What is going on here? The YouTube? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm having to figure things out. I'm drawing this on the phone I'm not used to, and using the phone I am used to check on the stream and make sure everything's going the way it's supposed to. Uh, not only is that phone like so old that it doesn't have screencast on YouTube, but it's also so old that the battery is like bad, and I have to have it hooked up to the charger cable at all times when I'm using it, which makes it very limited because I can't just carry it around with me. Did I actually turn off the white of her eyes? No. Okay. Oh, dang, I forgot to color her teeth. Wait, which one's the white of her eyes? This one? Yeah. Right, okay. I'll do the eye and the teeth on the... Whoa, what happened there? Getting used to this phone. Sorry if this is awkward. Okay, let's Okay, so the sheets, and in case you didn't realize, I made their lipstick go away for the time being because, like, when I color their face, I want the skin color to go underneath where their lips should be, so there's no obvious cutoff between the lip color and the skin color. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, I think this is the color of her sheets. They're sitting on Monkey's bed. In this scene, basically, the story of the comic, if you're unfamiliar with it, is they're sisters. These two you see here, and they grew up in an orphanage because their parents kind of like abandoned them when they were little. And Morgan, which is this one, is 25 when the comic starts, and then Monkey is 20. So Morgan is 5 years older than Monkey. And the orphanage they lived in basically kicked you out when you turned 18. So Morgan got kicked out like 5 years before Monkey did. And in that 5 years was basically just trying to get a job and get somewhere for them to live and stuff like that while Monkey was still in the orphanage. And then when they finally left the orphanage, and Monkey started like going places with Morgan, a terrible event that has not been talked about in the comic, or it hasn't been detailed in the comic, happened that made Morgan scared for Monkey to leave the house. So Monkey was basically stuck in the house for like 2 years, from the time she turned 18 to now in the comic. And in this scene, Morgan's basically telling Monkey that she thinks it's time that she left the house. And that's what kind of kickstarts the story of the comic, is Monkey leaving the house and a bunch of shenanigans happening. And it's a superhero story with like it's like a superhero fantasy story. Essentially, it's labeled superhero and fantasy, and it has elements of like drama and romance and horror and stuff in it. Basically, a little bit of all my favorite genres. I hope I got all that colored. Okay, so there's the top part of her sheets. Anyway, yeah, Morgan came to talk to her about leaving the house for the first time. Um, and they're sitting on Monkey's bed. Is essentially what's happening in the scene. Wait, what color did I make this part of her sheets? I am very, very forgetful. Okay, I think it's like maybe this color. That looks about right. Okay. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I'm using Ibis paint, and I haven't really figured out a way to do the like fill bucket thingy to where it fills like a broader range and gets all like the little edges and stuff. I'm sure there is a way to do it. I just haven't figured it out just yet. Ooh. Color in the bed sheets. Okay. Dang, what color to make? I sound like I can't remember anything. Okay. All right. I think it's okay. We're gonna make this a slightly darker red. I really hope I'm doing this on a different layer. No, I'm not. Yay. Oh, let's go ahead and alpha lock that. Okay. Then do this again. All right. Now, coloring the mattress using non-pressure sensitive pen. Okay. Going okay. Going okay so far. All right. Just filling in all the little corners in case you're wondering what I'm doing here. There we go. Wait, did I get? Yeah, okay. Now I gotta decide what color her box springs are. So I can't remember if you could see her box springs the last time I colored this. We're just gonna make them a slightly darker red. That's what we're gonna do. Whoa, it's almost burgundy. One reoccurring theme in this comic is Monkey really likes the colors red, white, and black because she's got white hair, red eyes, and black eyebrows. And because of that, she's obsessed with those colors. And like all the clothing she wears is like a variation of those colors, and the everything she owns that she picked out herself is a variation of those colors. That's a little bit of continuity I have there. Okay, so uh, the top pillow is the same color as the white-ish part of the sheets, and then the bottom pillow is the same color as the darker part of the sheets. Okay. Going pretty well so far. The main part I'm dreading is the part where I have to do the shading because of the pressure sensitivity stuff I've talked about a few times now. Yeah, I think that's what color I colored the yeah. Okay. Going pretty well so far. Okay, we probably should have colored the floor first. Because basically I like to color it in a way to where it's whatever is on bottom and then goes a layer and goes a layer and goes a layer, if that makes any sense. Okay, so the floor I believe is brown. Like this off-color brown. Looks a lot like the carpet from my childhood home. Which is why I chose that color. Okay. And then I believe... Dang, we probably should have made the walls before this too, and I believe the walls are gray. Whoa, okay. Yeah, walls are gray. Alright, but like a slightly darker gray than things are already colored, like about that color. I usually wait till I'm done coloring the actual characters to do the background. So that I can just like fill in the background and not worry about it messing with like going inside the lines of the characters. But this time's a little tiny bit different than normal. I'm mainly just interested to see how much of this I can get done in an hour. Okay. Just filling in all the wall. Filling in all the wall. Filling in all the wall. Okay. Now I usually like to do, I like to color the characters underneath the sketch so that I can use the sketch to do like extra details like wrinkles in their clothing and whatnot. So basically the sketch will be over the color, if that makes any sense. Okay, now I gotta remember what I gotta remember what color their outfits are supposed to be. That might be a little tiny bit difficult. Okay. I don't think we've seen her socks on screen yet, so we can just decide what color her socks are. And they're gonna be gray. Yeah. In the original version of this, she was just wearing her normal outfit with shoes and stuff in this scene. And when redoing this, I figured She would probably be wearing her comfy clothes since she never really leaves the house at this point. So I changed it. Okay, and I believe her pants are the same color as her lips and eyes. Hopefully that's the case. All right. If you're wondering what I'm doing, usually when I do like little lines like this, it won't fully color the inside of them for some reason, so I'll go back through and color it like so. It doesn't take an insane amount of time. It does take time though. Okay, her sheets are a darker color than her pants. I was about to say I didn't make her pants the same color as her sheets, did I? Okay. Now next are her hands. Monkey is very pale. Okay. She's very pale and has white hair and red eyes. Yes. And then her sister is also pale, but not as pale. Okay, so there's her hands. Now we're gonna color her. Wait, what color did I make her socks? Let's just copy that color. This is on a different layer, right? Of course it's not. Okay, there we go. Gray. There's been so many weird coincidences with this shirt, by the way. The particular way I draw this shirt, where it's always like hanging down over her shoulder like this, and it's always this specific color. This shirt in this same color and style has appeared on a few different video games. It's like a weird coincidence. One of the weirdest ones is a shirt that looked like this but wasn't long sleeves. It was short sleeves. Is on Grand Theft Auto 5, and it actually has a monkey on it and says monkey. That is like the weirdest coincidence ever. I think that's neat. There is no way they had any idea I made this character. It's just a very weird coincidence. Oh, I think I accidentally did a dot here. There you go. Oh man, I missed out. I missed a little area for her shirt. I'm gonna have to go back and color now. That's gonna happen. There we go. Back to skin color for her face. Okay. Oh, oh, okay. There we go. It's funny, I actually created Monkey back in 2011. Uh, and her look has changed, like become more like I've gotten better at like anatomy and stuff, and to where everything's more the way it would be on a real person. But her look has always basically stayed the same. Like she always has basically the same traits. She has like the sad eyes, the kind of droopy sad eyes. Well, I really thought, did I not turn her lips back on just now? Wait, is that her lips or? Okay, that was her lips. Okay. Let me kind of fix these a little bit. They're not quite in the line. Now they look a little edgy. Wait a minute, let me take out the alpha lock and fix this real quick. Whoop. 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 Okay. That's good enough. I don't know why it looks kind of blocky, but looks okay from far back, and it is supposed to be her from far away, so whatever. Can't sweat the little details. Sometimes you can't change them. Okay. Back to alpha lock. You know what? I just made a bad. Okay, hold on. Let me move real. Why is this doing this? Is this? Okay, this is her lips. Is this Morgan's eye? Yeah. Let's move all of Morgan's colors above Monkey's colors. Because I like to make it to where the characters have like a line of their own colors, if that makes any sense. Okay. And that's her lips, right? Yeah. Alright, so now we move the sketch there. So that I'll know where is where. And that's her eyes. And now we gotta do her hair. And her hair is white. Whoop. Just colored the entire background. Here we go. Okay. Whoa, I just did that with a fill tool. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Now we color all the edges. Sorry it's so quiet. I don't know how to add music. Even if I did know how to add music, I wouldn't know what was copyright free. Don't want to break any copyrights. Oof. For anybody who's just tuning in, I am recoloring, or I'm coloring redos of drawings to my first comic, Regeneration Girl. Or the first episode of my comic, Regeneration Girl. I messed up that line so bad. Okay. Okay, so that's all of Monkey colored. Now we gotta do Morgan. Wait, okay, I didn't alpha lock hers. Okay, what color are Morgan's shoes? We will make them... I guess we're gonna make them the same color as her shirt. Which, her shirt? Oh no, it's the same color as the sheet. I didn't think this through. We will make it slightly darker. Okay. Where it's almost black, not quite. You can still see the lines. Okay. It's a little harder to color when you don't have pressure sensitivity, I gotta say. I think I used to make it to where or back in the day, the original version of this, she had jeans. Blue jeans. I can't remember if I made her wear blue jeans in the drawing I already did, but we're gonna do it anyway. Whoops. make them the same color as her eyes. Okay. Okay, what we'll do is I've been on for a little while now. What I'll do is I'll finish coloring Morgan, doing the base colors, and then I'll stop there, and next time we will do the shading. Which Saturday seemed to be a good time to stream. I'll have to figure out when would be a good second day to stream also. Is this her skin color? Yeah, okay. Okay. Filling in the skin. Filling in the skin. I can't remember what song that is. I'm like, okay. Here we go. And then, unfortunately, her shirt is the same color as the sheet. I did not think this through. But there should be enough difference between the two when I do the shading. Okay. Almost got it. Few more edges. Dang it, I just realized I missed a part of the sheet back there. Alright, now we're gonna fill this one in. Color these. Okay. Alright, let's quickly... Oh, that's the wall. Swoop. Let's go back and fill in the wall real quick. Here we go. Okay, now how much left do we got? Or how much do we got left? Okay, we got her neck, her face, and her hair. Whoop. There we go. It's really weird drawing in complete silence. Usually I'll have something on in the background. Unless it's I'm not in the mood for anything, I just want complete silence day. Okay, now color under her eyes. Or eye, I guess. Okay, now all we got left is her hair. Which she has black hair. Boom. Whoop. Whoop. Swimming also it's not as easy to fill colors as the other phone I have. There we go. All right, all right. Very good, very good. Okay, cool. So we have done all the base colors. Now we can delete the blue background. We can move on to stop trying to sell me stuff. By the way, sorry for all the ads at the top of the screen. I don't endorse any of the ads you see. It's just I'm using free IBIS paint, so they're kind of just there. All right, and we're gonna go down to the bottom so that next time we can start doing the shading. But I think for now that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. I don't really know when my next stream will be, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'm at Kevin Raggle, Raggle, and there's also at Regeneration Girl on Instagram. I'm both of them. They're both me. And I will update whenever I'm going to stream next on those. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful night.